Good morning, everybody. This is Wednesday, April the 22nd, 2020, the sixth week or maybe more of COVID-19. I'm Andrew Stirling, but I want to speak to you this morning not only in my capacity as the senior minister of Timothy Eaton Memorial Church, but also as a fellow of Acadia Divinity College in Nova Scotia. As the whole world knows, the tragedy of the shootings in northern Nova Scotia has affected the whole world, but particularly those who live and minister in Nova Scotia. The northern part of Nova Scotia is beloved to me. I lived there for a number of years and married to a Nova Scotian. Two of my degrees are from Nova Scotian institutions. It is a big place in my heart. And the candle that you will see right above me is lit in recognition of the lives of those that have been lost. And my heart goes out to both those that were the families of members who had lost loved ones, but also to the communities at large. I think of Heidi Stevenson, the constable, who was an Acadia alumni and was also someone who loved rugby. You can't help but love somebody who loves rugby. And our heart goes out, though, to all the victims and their families. The United Church of Canada community is also grieving a loss of a beloved member and had great, deep roots in the family of faith in Nova Scotia. So my heart goes out to them. My prayers are with them. And as we're experiencing here in Toronto during COVID, it is very hard to memorialize and to remember loved ones. And so I hope that in this time of deep regret and mourning, people will find a way of being able to nevertheless express their compassion and their love and their remembrances and rest on the goodness of God. I'm reminded of the phrase of the great Robbie Burns, who bettered a quote about Nova Scotia. Had we never loved so kindly, had we never loved so blindly, never met and never parted, we would ne'er be broken-hearted. Broken hearts are very real today. But this is also a time when we must remember that a lot of good things are going on. And I want to let you know of some of those at Timothy Eaton Memorial Church in order that you could participate in them and enjoy them. Napur James, who directs our children and youth ministries, Dr. Elaine Choi, our director of music, the Reverend Lorraine Diaz, who is our minister of congregational life, are all doing many ways of connecting with younger people. We have on Thursday evenings a sort of a youth check-in by Zoom with Napur. Spirit Express, still on Wednesday, has a virtual gathering and hopes in the fall to be able to put on a performance, but we will wait and see. The choir school continues to stress a number of different things, such as notes and sightseeing and hearing, and Elaine is taking the young people through that. And this Thursday, the youth and the children in the choir school will get together as well. This is a wonderful opportunity to connect with young people, and we're very concerned that they feel that their church is ministering to them in a time of need and a time of uncertainty. But I also want to let you know that our worship services continue to meet a need within the overall community and way, way beyond. Thank you for those who check in on our live stream, and those who listen on the radio, and those who continue financially to support those ministries. These are not things that we do easily or cheaply, so we really appreciate any support that you give to any of those ministries. This coming Sunday, I will sort of divert from the usual liturgical format and we'll move into a discussion of Psalm 23. Which I think right now is very important for us and will go right to the heart. There will be special music by Olivia Lapointe. There will be wonderful music that is provided by our choir. There will be an opportunity to hear the great Paul Williamson, one of our singers, There will be prayers from Laurie. There'll be a message from me. Please tune in. We would love you to join us on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. And that is, of course, Eastern time. But a final comment, that I know the struggles that many of you are going through, and those particularly who have lost loved ones in the last week. I did a burial on Saturday. There are many different things going on at home in your lives, and I want you to know that we are very much with you in spirit and in thought and in prayer. Perhaps as a teaser for this Sunday's sermon, a reminder of that line that is in the book of Psalms, chapter 23. Even though we go through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with me. It is in that hope and that spirit of ministry that we at Timothy Eaton continue to try and bring the good news of God's grace in this time. May the Lord be with us all. Amen.